Okay, hello everyone. I'm Bob, and this is Food is Numbers. In this video, we're going to be making two recipes, both breakfast bowls. One can be sort of a higher calorie bulking style meal. Second one, lower calorie cutting style. I assure you both will be delicious, both very easy, and any idiot can do it, even me. So why don't we get started? Alright, so for the ingredients for our fake hollandaise sauce, we're going to start with half a cup, or about 120 grams of Greek yogurt, the juice of half a lemon. This ended up being about 27 grams in my particular lemon, about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and as ever, salt. Alright, so everything we're going to want to do in a microwave safe bowl like this guy. I already have the Greek yogurt in there. So Dijon mustard is going to give it some tang. That's probably good. And some salt to taste. Start light on the salt. You can always add more later. Chances are good you will not over salt it, but better safe than sorry. Stir that up. Actually, you know what? This calls for a little whisk. Stir, stir, stir. All right, there we go. Nice and stirred. Now we're gonna knock that in the microwave for about 10 seconds. Give it another stir, see how we like it, and repeat that process until it is at your desired temperature and consistency. All right, it's nice and lemon. Could use a little more salt though. Actually, we're gonna give this the wife taste test. All right, now the sauce is done. We're gonna set that aside. We'll come back to that later. Now, through the magic of editing, I will swap this empty cutting board with one full of delicious ingredients. Wow, amazing. For the rest of the dish, we're going to need one package of lean ground turkey, one green onion, one yellow potato, one small-ish Roma tomato, some egg whites, salt, pepper, and paprika. All right, first, this potato's plenty clean. You're gonna cut the potato into bite-sized chunks. Okay, now we'll trim the bottom of the green onion. We're going to separate the green part from the white part. It's not an exact science, just give it your best guess. Sure. We cut both into thin slices. Thin is relative, don't stress about it. Last, cut the tomato into smallish chunks. Get rid of that gross top bit. Okay, so next we are going to put our potato and the green onion whites in a bowl, and we're going to toss that with some oil, some salt, pepper, and some paprika. Now, typically, if I was doing this for myself, I would not weigh the oil, but this is Food is Numbers, so you better believe we're going to weigh that oil. Toss it a bit, make sure everything gets coated. Just throw a potato all over the place, why not? Okay, and hit it with some salt and pepper, and some paprika. By the way, it doesn't have to be paprika. It can be basically any spice you have lying around. It will work. These are done. We're gonna throw these in the air fryer at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. If you don't have an air fryer, you can do them in a conventional oven at 425 degrees for about half an hour. Air fryer is preheating. Next, what are we gonna do next? Turkey, that's what we'll do next.
For the turkey, have your pan set at medium, or maybe just a little bit higher. Hit it with a generous amount of oil. The turkey is very lean, so it needs it. This is about 10 grams worth. Fry until golden brown, and then add your spices right at the end. Now for the eggs, you'll want your stainless steel pan set at slightly lower than medium. I had mine at 4 on my stove. Let them set for a second and then gently pull from the outside into the center. I know it looks kind of like a giant booger, but trust me, this is how great eggs are made. Plate everything up, making sure to make it look as pretty as possible. Don't forget to weigh each individual ingredient so as to get your proper nutrient ratios.
And there we have it. Nice, healthy, tasty, easy breakfast bowl. Pretty cheap. All the good numbers, all the macros will be somewhere on the screen. I don't know. Magic of editing. We'll work on that. Let's get some sick B-roll. All right. Okay, here we go again. New day, new apron. Today we're gonna be, today? No, it's the same day. No, it's not the same day. It's tomorrow. We'll have an Isaac transition. All right. Here we go from round 2. We're gonna be making the higher calorie bulking breakfast bowl. Pretty easy, pretty much the same thing. We're just gonna swap out a couple of ingredients for sort of higher calorie alternatives. So instead of egg whites, we got 4 whole eggs. As you can see, I have already prepared the other ingredients because they are exactly the same, except I think I use smoked paprika in the potatoes instead of regular paprika. We're also going to be using some mild Italian sausage instead of turkey. It's a much higher calorie option, like 3 times higher. It's kind of silly. And the more observant among you will notice we have a block of cheddar cheese. Hi. You want to be on camera? So the major change we're making in this recipe is we are going to start by grating our cheddar cheese using a box grater. Okay. Eventually your cheese will get small enough that it is too dangerous to grate, and you'll have some tiny little chunks like this. You can either break them up or put them in the cheese, or you can eat them. Nice. Next, I think we're going to throw the potatoes in. They go in at exactly the same as last time, which was 400 degrees for 20 minutes in the air fryer, or 425 for about half an hour in the conventional oven.
Crack your eggs into a small bowl, hit them with a little bit of salt, then stir until it is one homogeneous mass. Try not to make a huge mess here. Add some oil to the frying pan. Doesn't need to be as much as I used here because there's lots of fat in the sausage, but this meal's for bulking, so why not? Fry until golden brown. Here I added about 50 grams of cheese directly into the meat. Stir it until it is melted and delicious. I messed up my other camera, so I did not get a shot of the eggs cooking, but trust me, it is exactly the same as before. Just make sure you butter the pan instead of a non-stick spray for those extra calories.
And there we have it. Delicious, high-calorie, bulking style breakfast bowl. Just as easy as the first one, perhaps even more delicious. And is that it? Right. Couple things to remember. First thing, all cooking times are suggestions. You need to keep an eye on it. Any sort of thing can affect your cooking times, from your oven to your air fryer to your altitude. Sadie can also go affect cook times. Hi, Zadie. Is that not what you wanted? Next thing, all ingredients that I put into this breakfast bowl are essentially substitutable. You can remove them if you don't like them. You can swap them in for something else. You can add more on top of it. Like, for example, on mine, some good old sriracha. If you like this recipe, check out some other videos on my channel. Once they're up, you might like those as well. If you don't like this recipe, let me know what you would change. Let me know if you made it. Let me know how I screwed up. I can think of at least one thing. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.